everyone! Today I'm going to show you how to use the Sound Pouch materials that were sent to you on Dropbox. You will want to print out all of the sandpaper letters that you can find in the Dropbox file. These are the sandpaper letters. You will also want to find the Sound Pouch work, which is also under the language folder in Dropbox. Today, we are going to work with the sound and the sound ah. This is what the Sound Pouch work looks like on the Dropbox. I printed out the Sound Pouch work for and ah. Normally at school, we do this with objects, concrete objects that the kids will sort to their correct sound. But since we might not have access to a bunch of objects like that, I made a worksheet that is a picture of each object that we normally have in our sound pouches. What you will do is print out whatever sound pouch work you were asked to work on, and you will cut the pages in half. Here are the pictures, the words. You can set the words aside, so I'm going to do that for the rest of them. Once you have set the words aside, you can cut out each object. I'm going to set these pictures right now to the side, and I'm going to grab the actual sound pouches and the objects that we work with at school. This is what our sound pouch looks like and our ah sound pouch. All of these objects are represented in the sound pouch pictures that you cut out. If you do not know what a picture is of, you can always look at the words so you can help your child if they ask you, what is this a picture of? If you have any sort of bin to put these pictures in, that would be really helpful for your child. Most of your children are already familiar with working with the sound pouches, but if your child isn't, please go over the objects and what they are before they start to sort them to their correct sounds. You will be using these pictures, so as you can see, this is a picture of a mask. I will be using this object. So all of these pictures are pictures of the objects that are already in the sound pouch. So there's no new words that they are going to be working with. No surprises. See? All right, so I'm going to put these back. But it would be helpful to go over what each picture is of, since they aren't exactly the same. Whereas this is mommy, and this is mommy, or mom. So these are the objects. I will show you with the pictures, since you will be using pictures at home. I'm going to shuffle these up. Astronaut, astronaut. Astronaut starts with ah. Astronaut. Mommy. 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 Apple. 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 Mitt. Mitt. Money. Money. Alligator. Alligator. Mask. Mask. Axe. 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 Motorcycle. Motorcycle. Mop. Mop. I did it. So again, go through the pictures with your child, telling them what they are first, and then have them try to categorize the pictures and the pictures on their own. There's lots of different games you can play with the sound pouches. I also invite you to have your child look for objects around the house to use and sort with the and sandpaper letters. So if you have an apple at home, gather some objects that you have that start with the sounds and have them try to place them under the correct sound, working so that they can work with different words as well. When we introduce the sound pouch work, we normally start with 2 different sounds, but as some of you might see, your child has been assigned to work with 4 sounds or even 3 sounds at a time. And that's because they have already been familiar with working with these objects, and we're just trying to reinforce it, and it makes it more challenging for them. As always, please feel free to contact me any time of the day regarding any questions that you may have. I'd be happy to Zoom with your child if they really need help with this, and we can do it together. When your child is done, you can always ask them do you want to do it again? And if they say yes, awesome. Have them put the pictures back in a basket or a box that you might have and do it again. And if they say no, that is fine too, and you can put the work away. I recommend that you do not lose the pictures that you have cut out and or colored, as your child may be asked to work with this material again. So store it in a safe spot to return to in the future. Also, I recommend you keeping all your sandpaper letters in maybe a file so that you can refer to them when needed. That's it for the sound pouches.